Beautiful. I just want you to know that you're my favorite girl. Look at her. Give it up for Big N in the building. No, it's good to be on a podcast and have somebody you can flirt with. It makes the podcast, seriously, listen though, it makes the podcast better. I love Sid. It's my sister. Like, it's great with Sid. But then when I can like naturally have somebody to flirt with, that's my natural persona. Like being able to flirt with you. You see, you thought I was about to say something crazy. You see what I'm saying?
That's why you keep asking me to come back.
Yeah, because look what she got on. Made my weenie wiggle when I saw
Will you stop it?
You look good. You give it up for yourself. You got me. Listen, she like, I could go ahead and record because Sid and Cam, they have prior engagements and she didn't want Sid to be rushing. I get it. My girl got 2 kids. Her and Cam getting ready to go out of town for a Father's Day. Hold down. Hold down. Get it? But yeah, you know, I didn't want to rush my girl, so she stepped in. Give it up for her again.
Volunteered.
She volunteered. I didn't have to ask. Literally, my heart fell in my stomach. I was like, you going what? I said, come on down. I don't even know what I'm going to talk about, but come on down. Anyway, this is She Literally and I. I am your host, B-Love, and like sometimes I have my very special host with me,
India Marie.
Oh, India Marie and B-Love, the husband and wife duo you didn't know you need, but you got us and we're still in the building, but just not as frequently as we once were. But we are still here, fresh out of the garden on the microphone. Tell the people how you feel to be entering a new phase in your life where you want to be a garden girl. Talk about it.
Are we getting straight into it?
Nah, I just wanted to. I can't hit the button. Hold on, she want to hit the button.
I know the format no more.
I wasn't going right into it. But you can tell everybody how your week was and all that. Get into that jazz. How was your week? Because you haven't been on here in a while. So
I haven't.
Before we get to the garden era of your life, what have you been up to? Tell everybody how it feels to have a man like me who literally just takes you out all the time. You should.
So we are wrapping up, and that's another reason I was like, you know what, I'll hop on because we are wrapping up our 3-week parentcation. So we've been on parentcation. The kids are on Gramcation with their
talk about it.
So they come back in a couple of days.
Come back.
And it's been nice.
Back.
Like
back again.
I can think a little bit now. It's just like good. End of the school year was rough.
Yeah.
Because like, you know, when you have kids, it's busy as December feels. That's how May felt. And with Blake being in school now, like I feel like kindergarten is just like a test run.
Yeah.
So like first grade, I was like, what we gotta do now? Like it just, by the time we made it to May, I was hanging on by a thread.
You get your feet wet.
Severely. And so
we hadn't even made it to the after school activity era of life.
No.
That's gonna be crazy, right?
Yeah. So it like Blake keeps a busy schedule. You know, and then we have busy schedules. So
facts.
Like I said, hanging on by a thread by the end of the school year. And so Beard knows like he's always for send them kids to Mississippi. And I have always been like hesitant.
Every
Nothing wrong
time.
with his mom. I'm just like a super protective mom.
Facts.
And I think Blake, so was it last year or year before last?
Mm-hmm. Because I don't know what you're going to say.
So I think year before last, well, because we'll be in the house 2 years. So I think year before last was the longest that Blake had stayed. And it was 3 weeks.
Yeah.
It was only supposed to be 2 weeks that year. But
yeah,
the closing date on our house happened super fast. So it was like, well, let's just move. And then he'll just come back to a new house. There's one less kid. We got to move her during a move. Because, you know, moving is crazy. So
facts.
He just kind of ended up being there 3 weeks that time.
Perfect.
So I think last year, he did 2 weeks. Right?
No, he did. This is our 3rd year in the house. I think you're blanking out on your dates right now.
This is only our 2nd year.
We're going into, it'll be the 3rd in July. And we're going in year 3. We're going into year 3.
Okay.
For sure.
So last year, but I still think because Shiloh went with him.
Man, I don't know. The semantics don't matter. All I know is they're down there now.
But no, that's not what I'm saying. Okay. Regardless of the amount of weeks, there's still like hesitancy on my part.
All right.
And so this time, I was so mentally fried by the end of the school year. I was like so excited for them to go.
You ain't gotta leave, but you ain't gotta go home, but you got to get the hell out of
Because normally I'm like, what are they eating? Are they getting enough sleep? This time I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna have to give it to the Lord because I really need it. So I miss them now. I'm ready for them to come back home.
I told Cuz, I said, hey, Blake, you can stay if you want to. And at first he told me like, yeah, I'm going to stay. Then when she asked him, he was like, I'm ready to come home and see daddy. And I'm like, all right, well now
he said, no, I want to go with mommy and daddy. That's what he said.
Then he started saying, I want to come with daddy. Then he started stunting because he heard me in the background. Now, my daughter on the other hand, I think she'll be just fine.
Shiloh is in La La Land.
Yeah, she
don't care where she is.
She got no shoes on.
Having a good time.
She got no pants on.
She was eating pink eggs last night, and that's the thing. So normally I would say that, and that's the difference between like a new mom and a seasoned mom.
My mama know the vibes. Tell them. Talk
them
about
kids.
It.
Last night I FaceTimed her. She was eating pink eggs at like 8:00 last night. I don't know where the pink eggs came from. They was trying to explain it to me, but I was like, okay, she was eating them. They've been down there eating cornflake covered hot dogs.
Talk about it.
I'm just like, okay, it's just 3 weeks out of a year.
But listen, the reason why
they're having so much fun.
Yeah. And the reason why she was eating a pink egg is because she would not eat. Shiloh will play all day, and then she just go to sleep. She just go to sleep, right? My mom said in order for her to eat, pink is her favorite color. So she had to make the egg pink. When Shiloh saw the egg turn pink, Shiloh turned up and ate the egg. That's top tier. That's like advanced, supreme level, genius level parenting. If you don't got a grandma or mom that thinks like that, you played yourself. Give it up for mama. Hold up.
But they running down there, having a good time. Blake has gotten stung by a bee.
Yep.
He's learned how to ride a bike. I don't know if you said that last week. Nah,
you brushed over it. You're moving too quick.
I'm just talking about the things that have happened. Like I said, he got stung by a bee for the first time. He learned how to ride his bike. They're playing outside with no shoes on. They're running through sprinklers. Like they are having a childhood. They're carrying wonderful memories. And so...
And that's why Mississippi is the best place on earth to raise.
Nah, I'm not going to say that.
Let me tell y'all something right now. Me and my
Mississippi could be a good place depending on your parents. You and your sister turned out excellent because y'all had great parents.
Shout out to West Side, Dang Dang, Chandra, all the homies. What's
very
up,
bright. Like, intellectually, Bear and his sister, like, I know Bear gets on here and clowns.
Oh.
And he is silly.
Here you go.
I don't know why Bear don't like to show off with how smart he is. But
Every time I go out,
are some of the brightest people that I have ever met.
Thank you, Amy.
So obviously, I'm gonna give that to his parents and your grandparents.
Talk about it. That's right. My grandma keep on living.
Yeah,
keep on living.
Yeah. So
here.
But like I said, I'm not moving to Mississippi, so the kids ain't moving there either. So
I don't know who I was talking to Brandon. Why we were talking about this? I know what we're talking about. Real estate.
Okay.
And I said, hey man, God forbid, my exact words verbatim, God forbid anything happens to us. But if something were to happen to us, I am going to Madison, Mississippi. I already got my mind made up. That's the place where you actually like that everything looks alike. It looks like a cookie cutter community.
You mean like if something happened and we would just have to move?
Yeah. We just have to leave. I'm going to Madison, Mississippi. Because Brandon said, man, we can take the money we got right now and move to Mississippi and have a castle. I said, a castle inside of a castle. I mean, let's talk about it. So I'm like, yeah, man, I'm going to Madison, man. Madison is like just 40 minutes north of where my mom stays. Hey, listen, easy. That's one day in and out, multiple days, multiple times a day. So I'm like, yeah, like that. I don't think about that at all, really, at all. But if the thought fleetingly crosses my mind that I'm out, I'm going, pack it up, Jed, and we're moving on.
You mean, or were you saying like if something happened to me?
No.
You would take the kids to,
I mean,
you would pack up.
Just in general, if anything bad happens, catastrophic, anything catastrophic, whatever you want to put in that catastrophic bag, throw it in there. So what you said me the other day, I told you to throw it. Oh, I know. I know what we're talking about. But anyway, yeah, Blake learned how to ride a bike. Blake did. He's having the best time of his life. They come back next week, Monday, Tuesday, whenever I feel like I need to pick him up. I told somebody that, and then they looked at me dead in my eyes and said, oh my God, your kids are going to miss Father's Day? Yes.
Blake has missed Father's Day for the past 2 years.
Why, as a father, and I want everybody to think about this, do I want my kids to be around me on Father's Day?
I'm going to say
okay
this. Well, so there's always like a running thing. Like moms work so hard. So on Mother's Day, the moms want a break from the kids.
Listen.
And so they be like, well, the fathers are not as involved. So, the wife or whoever will usually plan something that involves the father with the kids. Usually the fathers will spend Father's Day with the kids.
I get it.
But Barrett is like a very involved dad.
Too involved.
So
overly involved.
Probably just as exhausted as I am, on an average day. So the last Father's Day I think they were here was probably 3 years ago at this point.
Yeah, my baby wasn't even here.
I mean, Charlotte wasn't here. It was just Blake. So that was 3 years ago because my niece was here.
Yeah. Her niece is 13 now.
Yeah.
It's crazy. My niece is 13. Niece is 13. Wow, okay.
But yeah. I mean, at first I felt some type of way. I was like, why wouldn't you want your kids here for Father's Day?
For what? I'm resting. I'm about to go play all the golf. Don't ask me nothing.
I figured you probably were going to go play golf.
I got my golf. And listen, I was going to play golf earlier today. But then Sid was coming over here. Then she had to push the time back. And I'm like, I'm about to go play golf. She got dressed up because I told her I'm going to take on another date tonight. Look at her. See what I mean? I'm planning all the dates. I want y'all to ask India in the comments. Say, India, how many dates have you planned for your husband? This ain't no Usher.
I thought about this, right?
Talk about it.
Because he keeps mentioning this every time he gets on Instagram and he goes into his soliloquy.
Talk about it.
He says, ask her how many dates she's planned. So I thought back and looked at the entirety of our 15-year span relationship, and I don't think I've ever planned dates. So I'm thinking about like the time.
Like, I'm just trying to keep it even.
I'm just thinking about the times, but before we got married, I wasn't planning dates. Like I was showing up for the date. I'm not saying that I shouldn't, plan something nice for you. But what I am saying is that I was never just like the date planner. But I don't know. Things change. 15 years is a long time. So, maybe you're like, now, me. I'm like, okay, I get tired of going to eat. Like, it just feels like another day now. So then I was sitting there thinking, I was like, what can we do that's like exciting? Like I was trying to find like an adventure day, which is when, like 2 weeks ago, when
bring out the baby oil.
I ain't talking about this type of adventure. 2 weeks ago when we went hiking, that was actually my idea. I'm not sure why he took the credit for that, but that was actually my idea.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
I'm going to tell you how that idea came. You said, and I will give you this credit. You mentioned in passing, hey, I want to go hiking. I asked you what your schedule was like that day. I said, well, I'm going to Terra and I'm going to work out. But after I get back, we can hit the gym. We can go hiking. You were like, okay, cool. After that, we'll get some to eat for lunch and you got a $15 budget. All that came from here.
No, it didn't. Because we were going to go hiking regardless. Because that's what I wanted to do. And if I mentioned it, then you didn't think of that. Because you assumed that I didn't want to go. I know. For some reason, you think that I don't like hiking.
You don't like to hike the way I like to hike, right?
I mean, a hike is not a run.
I walk really fast.
Why am I running the hike?
I do a brisk hike. I'm not sitting there leisurely walking, but I am getting the workout in.
Well, that's what we did last.
Oh no,
we did yesterday.
Yeah, y'all did. But y'all like to walk.
A little sweat.
Y'all like to walk in flat, no insect terrain. My girl get out there in the woods 2D, everything. You gonna think she having a seizure?
That's how. So as I
can't hike with you.
As I sit here, because he mentioned the garden a couple minutes ago. As I sit here and play in my garden, I'm gonna have to start creating content because almost every time that I'm out there, I'm swatting bugs. Like I'm just like
she don't want to be out there.
I'm not sure why this is the hobby that I've chosen, but I really want to do it.
You don't want to do it.
I really want to do it. I really do. I've enjoyed it.
Listen,
it's nice because I've been waking up and like going straight outside.
Oh, I'm gonna ask this question.
And so like the sun has just been like waking me up. Bear knows I drag in the morning. I'm not a morning person. Even if I like set an alarm clock 2 hours before I wake up, the first hour and a half of that I'm dragging.
I want to pause this right here. Me and Sid play this game now called Would You Rather.
Okay.
It's a new thing. We play it every week.
Okay.
One of my questions that I was going to ask Sid was about you this morning. Okay. And I'm going to ask you, my would you rather question for Sid was going to be this. Would you rather have a spouse who sets an alarm clock 2 hours in 30-minute increments before they wake up? And they just keep hitting the button and it keeps going off? Or would you rather have a spouse who wakes up, immediately cuts off their alarm clock and starts getting their day ready, and they may be a tad bit loud in the 30 minutes period?
Okay, so the loudness kind of frustrates me a little bit.
Which one would you rather have?
But I think we're up either way. So I guess I would rather have the alarm goes off, you get right up.
Okay,
a little noisy.
My girl got about 12 alarms. They go off in 30. I'm not even lying. And boom, she hit the button, go back to sleep. 30 minutes later. And boom, hit the button, go back to sleep. 30 minutes later. At what point do you just say F it and just remove all the monotony and set your alarm clock at the right time and wake your butt up?
Well, that is me setting it at the right time. I have to put in the extra alarms as like a buffer for me.
That's crazy work, man. And it makes me so mad because I wake up on the first alarm. So when I hear hers, sometimes if I'm in a deep sleep, I wake up and I start getting ready, look at my clock like, hey, bro, it's not your time, man. It's like 4:30. Why are you getting up? Get up at 5. It's crazy.
So I have a fear of missing my classes. So since we're on the summer schedule, I'm in the first year of owning my Pilates studio. So everything is kind of trial and error right now. Like not winging it, but definitely figuring it out. And so last year, fall, winter, I was teaching these 6 a.m. classes. And then when it got super cold outside, super dark outside, people stopped showing up. So people would sign up for them and they just weren't showing up. So I was like, well, I'm finna get my hour of sleep back.
The cold and the darkness.
Took those early morning classes off the schedule altogether. So since it's summertime, people like the sun is up at 5 a.m., I added those early morning classes back on the schedule. So I've been kind of playing with some different times, 6:37, just kind of playing with those times.
Yeah. That's good.
And so I've been having people sign up for these classes. And so my biggest fear is oversleeping and still being in the bed. And then people are calling me like, hey, is anybody at the studio?
It will happen to her.
This morning, I think I had a 6:30 class and I did set an alarm. I think I had a 5:10, a 5:15.
No, you didn't. You had like a 4 o'clock. And I'm like, why in the hell?
It wasn't 4. It was 5:10, 5:15, and 5:20.
Okay, I'll take it.
And so the thing is, when you set your alarm and you push snooze,
I've never done that before.
It comes back on. So in between my 5-minute alarms, that second snooze alarm is also going off in between it.
So you basically saying it goes off 6 times.
I'm so asleep.
I'm not.
That when it goes off the first time, I'm accidentally pushing snooze instead of turning that first alarm off. That's
okay, that makes a lot of sense. But get your ass up next time, bro. Get up next time, big fellow. All right? It's crazy to me. But yeah, you're in your garden phase right now. That's what I'm going to touch on too. You talked about it.
My garden era.
So listen, man, she came home the other day with sacks. And I ain't talking about the sacks the snowman sell either. But she came home with sacks. And I'm like, what are you doing with these sacks? And then she was like, I'm starting the garden. It's a garden sack. And I'm like, all right, cool. I ain't think nothing of it. And then the next day I left and came back, the sack turned into a box. So I'm like, where'd you get this from? I mean, I like them both. Where'd you get the box from? Facebook Marketplace, something you told me, right? Boom. And then she said, I need your help. I said, help doing what? Clearing the land. I'm like, man, listen, at this point, you've been talking about this for so long. Go for it, queen. Get your garden on. Now, I am not going to be out there helping do what she's doing now because that's her thing. Like going out there early in the morning, she'll take a little flower pot, water the flowers or whatever. But in the beginning, setting it up, I had a ball. Boy, that's where I live.
And now I'm about to have him build me a second bed instead of buying another one off Facebook Marketplace. I'm about to have him just build me because he will, you ain't like handy.
But I got tools, though.
But you got the tools
I get busy
to make the bed. And it seems pretty simple to make your own flower bed.
Let me tell you why I'm not like the most handy person. Not that I can't do the work. It's because I'm meticulous about things. Like if something is supposed to be straight, I want it to be straight. I don't want it to have a slight curve, a slight bend. I get in this real meticulous phase about doing stuff and where it'll take some people 15 minutes, their 15 minutes might take me 45 because I'm really lining things up the way they should be. Shout out to the Patriots. It's the Patriot way, pursuit of perfection. That's what we do. So that's all I want to do. Make sure you're going to have the best flower bed ever. And I get like uber competitive in my head when I'm trying to make sure my flower bed, if somebody comes over here and they ask about, where you the flower bed from? My man. I want you to hold me down like that. And then I'm going to start selling them.
So then the reason why I'm even having him build it is because they're very expensive. And I'm just like, why do these cost so much? Like, what is the thing? And so I didn't plan to have a garden. Now, towards the end of the school year, last year I'd started tap dancing. And the guy I was taking tap dancing lessons from moved to Chicago. And so I haven't found anyone else that teaches tap classes that fits with my schedule. I would still like to go back and continue doing tap lessons, but I was like, okay, I need something that is not going to take away a lot of time from the house that still feels like a hobby. Because Pilates used to be my hobby. Now it's my job. So it's like, I got to do this. Like, I got to show up for this. So I wanted something that just completely unrelated to anything else that I'm doing. I've always wanted a garden. My grandmother, who passed away, my mom's mom, she had like a very small garden in her backyard.
In the ground, though.
Yeah, it was in the ground.
That's what I want.
In Mississippi.
That's some Mississippi living there, buddy.
And she grew the best collard greens. So she would grow... I don't know if she grew anything else, honestly, but she grew collard greens.
You don't need nothing else.
And, she would pull them up, clean them, and cook them, and then she would freeze them. So my mom would go to her house at like any given time of the year and get a bag of greens out the freezer.
It's what you need.
So
you don't need no mustard greens.
I was like, man.
Y'all out here eat mustard, you're nasty.
That's why I would say, if you're... grandparents or whatever, if they're still alive and they do something that you think is really cool, ask them how to do it, so that you can learn how to do it. Because I didn't get that opportunity. And so I was like, dang, I wish I had asked her like what she did for her garden. Now, granted, I know her. She didn't have a lot of thought into it, I'm sure. She probably threw them seeds out there and let it do what it do.
And that's what you need to do. And here you are here trying to be meticulous.
But our soil is different.
Like
she could put it in the ground. Like, y'all, we only had like
it sounds like you want to go to Mississippi.
Grass. I don't. We only had like an inch thick of grass, and up under it's all clay. So like we don't have good soil here.
The red clays, Tennessee is a nasty place.
So I can't put them in the ground because of the clay underneath.
Yeah, it's Tennessee for you.
Like our backyard is full of clay and rocks. Big rocks.
Now you got to raise up, so you should be fine.
So, anyways, like I said, I always wanted a garden, but starting the garden is expensive and it was not in my budget to start this year. Like I just didn't plan for it. And I wanted to do it last year. Again, like opening up a studio, whole different world. And so Blake took a garden class.
Shout out to Big B.
At school this year. And all school year, he's brought home random things. Random. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? He never knows the instructions. I'm like, were you not paying attention in garden class? Like, what's going on?
I'm just chilling for real.
He would just show up with the thing. I would plant the thing. And 9 times out of 10, the thing would die. So the last 2 weeks of school, he comes home with a seed ball. So it's like excited. Wrapped in a paper sack. A ball of dirt. And I was like, what's that? He was like, you need to plant it. They said plant it. And I was like, well, what is it?
They said plant it.
He's like, what is it? I don't know.
Sound like his daddy to me.
Okay. And so when he handed it to me, it was damp. So I was like, okay. So he put it back in his backpack. I told him to take his backpack upstairs to his room. I forgot about it. Like, if it's not in my things,
just like those alarm clocks. Call back.
I'm going to forget.
Yeah.
So then probably like 4 or 5 days later, he gives it to me again. Mom, you didn't plant my seed. And I was like, you stuck it back in your backpack.
You supposed to get it out.
Right. And so
supposed to get it
he handed it to me and it's dry. And I was like, well, Blake, this might be a lost cause because this stuff is dry as a bone now. And so I just wetted it. And then I had a little pot sitting on my windowsill from another plant that he brought home last semester that had died. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to take this same little dirt, dug a hole, stuck the little seed ball on top, and I had a little bit of soil left outside from another project, put that on top. 2 days later, it sprouted.
Boom. Guess what it was? Talk about it.
So then I was, now my interest has peaked.
She thinks she got a green thumb from that one ball.
It's growing.
And somebody else gave it to her.
Every day it's getting bigger and bigger. So I was like, oh, this is really exciting. So I'm like, I said, ask your teacher what this is. He's not remembering to ask his teacher that. He don't care what it is. Truly.
Like, don't give a damn.
So I run into his garden teacher the last week of school. I said, hey, you sent home a seed ball last week. What is it? She don't even remember.
Because she probably sent seed balls home every day.
So she was like, actually, it's either a wildflower or okra. And I was like, that's so random. So she was like, yeah.
Roll the dice.
She's like, I don't know. You got to wait till it gets a little bit bigger. So he keeps growing.
Hey, she treated you like a killer, like a student. You got to figure it out, man. This is part of your project.
So, well, she was like, I send stuff home like that all the time. Nobody ever actually plants it. Nobody ever does anything with it.
It's just a part of the lesson plan.
Right.
Who knew that y'all were going to do this?
So she's like, I'm so excited that you actually planted it.
See?
I was like, okay. Turns out to be okra. The okra's growing beautifully. From that one little seed ball, I got 9 okra stalks.
Shout out to Blake's teacher, big garden lady.
So I said,
Call her Miss Frizzle.
Well, I got to go and get some stuff to plant it now.
So that one seed ball caused her to go absolutely berserk.
Yeah.
And this is her personality, right? So this goes back to Pilates and the clothes and all the other projects.
When I'm all in, I'm all in.
And then when she's all out, it happens in the blink of an eye.
I'm out.
So during the winter time, I predict Mr. Cleo over here that it's going to be too cold for her to go out there. She's not going to know how to tend to the plants.
But at that point, it's my choice.
They're going to die. Oh,
at that point, it's my choice. Yes. Because I could choose to continue on through like the spring. Through the winter.
Okay.
Like if we're going to do that, then I would plant in September and let it like grow through the winter.
Let it fester.
Yeah. But the idea is to learn enough this summer so that I know how to plant a productive garden so that I don't have to go outside and do too much seed.
So you're buying stuff to let it die right now?
No.
Okay. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I'm tending to it. I'm going to start some seedlings because I really want to grow collard greens, cabbage.
Okay. Listen,
stuff
I'm
like
down
that.
with the king.
Here's the thing. Over this past year, y'all know the food in the grocery stores have been crazy.
Yeah.
Like the price of food is insane. Like food is so expensive.
It's crazy, huh?
And depending on like your neighborhood, the produce in the stores are disgusting. Like it's not good produce. So I just figure this is something that could become like a family project. Like if Bear doesn't want to tend to the garden, he can at least help with
I can clear the land.
Doing the beds, clearing out the dirt for me to like add new beds. And then when it's time to like prep the bed. So
I love that part.
Filled the bottom of the bed with cardboard sticks, and so he was going through the yard with me picking up the sticks and stuff like that.
Going crazy.
The kids will love playing in the dirt, so I think it's just a good opportunity for everybody in the family to have an activity that we can do together. And then like the benefit of it is that we also get food. That's kind of how I'm looking at it.
Okay.
So
listen, I'm down. You know, I'm just proud that you have a hobby that you can enjoy and it doesn't cost as much as every other thing that you set your eyes on.
Yeah, I mean,
even though this would. It's not costing me. It's costing you. I'm out of this one. So as long as you're happy.
So if I ask you to buy me a bed, you're not going to buy me a bed?
I'm not going to buy you a bed. I sent you the price of the wood yesterday. I didn't send it. I told you how much you had to pay. And I said, I will put it together. And then you said, I want cedar. And then I said, I'm out of this. Because I don't know where to find cedar wood. I know where to find wood.
You should be a little bit more involved.
I am involved.
You should be a little bit more involved.
I found everything. She sent me a TikTok video, right? I went and I listened to the video and I screenshotted points of the video to then go out to Home Depot and Lowe's to price out the wood.
Well, you're supposed to be coming with me. Are we going to do that tomorrow?
I don't have to go do it. I already got the price of all the materials.
I know, but I'm going to pick it up myself.
The question is, are you going to buy it?
What?
Exactly. I'm not going to buy it because it's not something I want to do. I have other plans and things that I want to do with my money. This is not my hobby.
Yeah, like golf lessons.
It may be golf lessons. It may be more DJ speaker.
Is golf lessons, that's your hobby? What's your hobby now?
That's a great question because y'all have turned DJing into a full-fledged part-time business.
You got another gig on August 17th.
No, that was my birthday.
Your birthday's the 18th, and we're going to celebrate on the 16th. We'll talk.
No, I get cake like every day my birthday. Shine. From my head down to my shoes.
But I need you.
Skirt on 22s. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. This is my birthday. I'm turning up. August 18th,
we're going to turn up on Saturday.
Turn up all month. I'm that guy. I don't care. A lot of people don't take off work for their birthday. Shame on you. I take off work for my birthday. You should too. Treat yourself. Act like you're happy you were born. You fools.
It's a good. I think you're going to be on board once I tell you.
It's cool.
It's a great opportunity.
It's dope. It's probably something for you, which is not a great opportunity.
Don't get out here acting negative now.
No, I'm saying if it's something for you, because I'm not getting nothing from that. I don't even get that. I got my first picture the other day. What picture? You see me when you had that blue panty set on. My first picture in 90 years the other day. I was proud of you. I really was. You said something about 15 years ago, and I was going to come back to it. And I kind of forgot the date for 15 years. Yeah. So let me go back to that. Then we'll come back to the DJ gig, but by my hobby. Well, let's stay on the hobby, right? I don't want to jump too much around. Is golf my hobby? Hell yeah, man. I would go golfing every day. So a lot of people were asking me this past weekend about golf lessons, and a lot of ladies, because they said it may be a good idea for them to get golf lessons for their men. As we get older, if Kobe Bryant can tear his Achilles, you can too. That's my motto about everything. So
what you need is Pilates.
That's facts. Talk to them. Don't talk to me.
Talk about some tearing your Achilles, lifting heavy in your 40s. You need
facts.
to,
these legs, boy,
strengthen them joints.
That's real too. But all I'm saying is this: I can't play ball like I used to ball. I'm going to hoop tomorrow. I'm praying for a successful day with no injuries. But golf, I get out there. I just got to, man, you see the most out of shape people on the golf course. Got to go out there. Now, if you're walking, you got to have some stamina because you put them heavy ass clubs on your back and you got to walk 9 to 18 holes. What?
So so what's the fitness aspect for the people that just ride the carts the whole time?
I mean, you still got to swing. I told you. I
wonder how many calories are you actually burning?
I told you about me and my hips, me shifting my weight from my right to my left. Because I have most of my weight on my right foot, but I'm trying to shift it back over to my left. And I need to figure it out. So that's all athletic because you're still moving your body this way. and your torque.
No, but how do you counter that though? Because that means that you likely have like some imbalances in your body if you're only rotating in one direction. Like if this is your only movement,
right?
Like you're only like working with that one side.
Yeah. I don't know.
So then
I'm not a doctor. I just have a good time. I'm just trying to play golf and win. And let me tell you, man, so golf is a humbling sport. When I dropped Blake off and Shiloh to Mississippi, I came back. I literally went straight to the golf course. I just V-line to the golf course. Met my guy KP out there. Shout out to my partner. This is my golf hat. Man, I played the best game I've ever played that day. The next day, I played okay. After that, it went downhill. And let me tell you why. The second time when I thought I was rushing a little bit, I don't like to be rushed when I play golf. I like to take my time and get into my bag and figure things out. And then we got paired up with these other two dudes. They didn't know each other, but none of us knew each other, right? So me and KP got paired up with these guys. And KP is good. I'm okay. I'm decent. I'm getting better. Other dude was good. The dude after him was great. And I didn't know that. I hit second. These other dudes came behind me, and I was like, what the hell have I gotten myself into? I wanted to go home. I was literally almost mad. And as a competitive person, I feel embarrassed. The next day, I went and I got those golf swing assessments.
But have you been since you got the swing assessment?
I'm not going back. I need to email my guy. I've been practicing I went to practice one day at the range with the new swing. But I need to go again, and I was going to go today, and I'm definitely going to go tomorrow. I'm going tomorrow. I'm going Saturday, and I'm going Sunday. And then Blake will be back, and then I don't know what's going to happen after that. I got to call a babysitter. So anyway, yeah, golf is the hobby that I thoroughly enjoy right now. It gives me the competition that I need. I live on competition. It's also good time with your homies, you know what I'm saying? Like you can go out there and kick it. You don't got to do too much, but if you walking, oh buddy, it's a lot. It's a lot. And the best game I played, we walked. No, we drove the game. The second time we walked. That was the best game. Them two back-to-back games, I went crazy. I shot like on the 9. I shot like a 45. Something. I went crazy. Anyway, so good question. Thanks for asking. But since going back to the kids now, I know she got to go to class, y'all, so I got to get her up out of here. But what's been your favorite date a favorite thing that we've done since the kids have been gone? Since you've been gone.
Yeah, we've been doing nothing but eating.
So what's been your favorite place to go eat? Like, you can say that.
So I really have been enjoying Duco's. I was actually like, maybe we should go to Duco's like one more time before the kids get back.
I'm cool with that too.
I posted that the first time we went, because we've gone twice since the kids have been gone. The first time I posted it, people was like, oh, that place is mid and, all that jazz. But I guess you got to know what you like to eat because they didn't miss neither time.
And we got the same thing every time.
Yeah. Because now the first meal that we got was good. And so, we really enjoyed it. So now when we go back, we're just getting that. I don't need to venture off and try the other things on the menu. We are going back. I'm going to get me a cocktail. We're going to order the Caesar salad. We're going to share it. And then we also are going to get the prosciutto and arugula pizza.
Fine.
That's our vibe. Yeah. We don't have to steer away from it. That's the thing about not having huge appetites. We don't require a lot of food to get from.
I'm cool. And I hope Tara don't listen. I'm doing better. I'm trying to eat more. I'm doing better.
And
I
really
go ahead.
I really enjoyed going to Duco's.
Okay.
The quick Atlanta trip was fun too.
It was fun. I talked about you came on the mic and gave your 2-piece about that last week.
Yeah, because you was over here lying.
I was not lying.
That's okay. We're not going back.
Old French fries.
No, we're not.
You can sure make up for it. I'm just saying. My favorite, I think was the Atlanta trip. It was good. We ate good. We kicked it. The hotel smelled good. That was a good time. This is vibes. But then yesterday we had a date. Not yesterday. Monday, we had a date at the house, a house date, I would assume you would call it. Monday and Sunday and Monday, we had house dates. We watched the movie. India subjected me to watch the movie Straw. Now, before I kick her back in.
People have liked that movie.
I would like to say that Taraji and shit, I like Sherry Shepherd, man. I really, I like her. And Tiana Taylor, they did a good job. Hey, man, my boy Tyler Perry got to stop. My boy, listen, he will kick a black man back in, won't he? It's like always about the trials and tribulations.
I mean, but he's talked about that though.
But I like Tyler Perry because he stands on it though.
He stands on it, but it's like, people are like, hey, you always have like a black woman struggle story.
That's right.
He does. But he had his fair share of just like funny, silly stuff too. He got another one coming out. He got they advertised the Medea's
wedding, destination wedding.
Yeah.
And I think that's gonna be good because as long as I see Tamala, man, I'm locked in. Tamala, I'm your biggest fan.
But that movie, I mean,
it was a wild
that movie just tugged on my heart mama strings real bad. Because there was a minute where I like sat there and I was just crying for 10 minutes straight. Like I could not stop crying. When people was like, this movie made me sob, like I wasn't sobbing, but like how you just sitting there looking at something and like the tears are just like falling. It wasn't like, but like the tears just went to, it was unsettling.
And that's what I want to get to. That's a great word for it.
Like I said, it was very heartbreaking, but
it's a great word. Unsettling is what I was looking for.
Like
what I want to talk about.
One of the most powerful things in the movie was when they said basically like how expensive it is to be poor.
Yeah, that was hard. That was a hard bar.
And from someone who comes from, having very little, like I get that. It's like I saw so many people that I knew within her struggle.
Yeah.
And that is what made me like, because I get it. Like, it's so hard. And it's like,
you related to it.
When you're in that space and you have no money and it just seems like it's like you literally cannot catch a break.
Yeah.
And it's like, soon as you feel like you got a break in something else is due. Something breaks. It's like it's
you
always
get a break, then something breaks.
Right. And so
that was his house when we first got it.
I felt that. And then
want to get rid of it.
Well, I don't want to give any spoilers.
Yeah, don't spoil
because
it.
Because like if I talk too much of like the biggest part of it happened in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, you don't want to do all that. You did, don't because it did just come out like 2 weeks ago. Give it time.
It happened in like the last 5 minutes of the movie. But
give it time.
Yeah, Bear was very upset about
No, let me tell you, it was. It got the point across. This is what I want to say. However, some of the writing was a little bit choppy for me. But
compared to some of his other movies, I thought the writing wasn't bad. Like compared to some of the other stuff,
it was something like, come on now.
The first 10 minutes of the movie, you're like, no way, this is all happening in the same day. Like anybody would be ready to like. Just end it all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no way. So the first 10 minutes of it will frustrate you.
It does.
But the rest of the movie tying into that first 10 minutes is kind of like what keeps you there. Because it's like, well, all of this done happened. Now I got to figure out what's coming next.
Well, let me say this about you, because I know you got to go. It's coming up on your time, right? Oh, really?
I'm okay.
All right. Well, let me say this about you anyway, then. What really frustrates me about India is this. India sat up there and watched that movie, but she will not watch a horror film.
Hate it.
For all intents and purposes, Straw is a black woman's horror film. Everything about Straw is a scary movie. You're watching that, and at any given moment in today's world,
it is a literal nightmare.
That could be you.
Yeah, it's a literal.
So why in the hell would you want to watch a movie where, and I can tell you the first 10 minutes, the kid dies. So why, I just spoiled the whole movie, didn't I? Just did. Well, this is, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Straw spoiler.
I can't believe I just did. Anyway, when you see the little girl in the beginning of the movie and as you progress, why would you want to watch something like that? When you see the mom struggling, and you just said you were crying.
That's a bunch of movies with like struggle people.
No, I'm saying that's okay. But
I was crying.
You were crying.
I was. There's been other movies that have made me cry too. You didn't go to sleep
because you say when you go to sleep at night, you have nightmares after watching something like that.
Well, you know, I stayed up and watched A Different World after that.
I left you. That's right.
Yeah. Anytime I watch something like that, I got to lighten the load.
That's right.
I'm going to turn it on A Different World and get lost in college romance. Like,
it bothers me so bad.
I'm not... I can't go to bed on that note now. And was watching it late. It was hurting my spirit. And I had, like I said, I felt better after I watched A Different World because then I forgot about it until I, woke up the next day. And everybody was talking about it on social media, but...
Total opposites. I went upstairs and I watched the Tylenol Murders. That's what I did. I'm sick. The Tylenol Murders. It's about, back in the day, they were poisoning people with Tylenol. So you would take a Tylenol, take 2, and you would be through. Out on the floor, foaming at the mouth. It's a true story, too. Documentary. Huh? I haven't got to the end of it yet. I went to sleep. Got to wake up and get done.
I don't like taking Tylenol, no way.
All right. Now let me double back to something real fast. You said something I want to talk about. Not really talk about. Now we got to stay on the topic of TV. Then I'm going to double back again. BET Awards came and we watched it. It was our second in the house, I think, date. Man, we watched the BET Awards and it was something. It was an amazing show. But a topic came from the BET Awards that I was going to talk to Sid about, but I'm actually going to ask you, and we're going to see how we're going to do with this topic. I'm a little bit nervous because I know my audience. Can you coexist and work with an ex?
No.
Why not?
I don't want to work with none of my exes.
See, that's what I'm a little bit nervous about broaching this topic.
I'm assuming you are speaking about the fact that Sierra did not perform their song together.
Man, I'm like, why didn't my girl Sierra come out there with a big Bow Wow?
If I'm not mistaken, like, he really offended her. Like, she really don't fool with him.
But both of them have moved well on past that. He has a kid that's about she's about the same age they were when they first started dating. If I got a kid that age, then listen, man, whatever happened then, it should be swept under the rug now.
Some guys are so awful when you're dating them that it does not matter how much time has passed, I cannot give you any energy. Barrett knows that there is a guy that I talked to for a minute in college. He knows that when I see that man...
Oh, yeah, I do know.
I ain't got nothing to say to him.
I do know. I
ain't got no beef with you, but I also have no conversation for you. None.
But see, Bow Wow was a bigger guy. He was like, he wanted to do the song with Sierra. He said that, hey, I thought it would be a moment. I thought it would be dope. I think she's great, which then leads me to my other question. Can you actively compliment your ex without your significant other getting mad? Because I'm thinking, Bow Wow...
Bow Wow doesn't have a significant other to get mad.
Yes, he does. Bow Wow is praising Sierra out loud and in the public eye. If his ex saw that, could she get mad at that?
So, I don't know, but Bow Wow has always praised people that he's dated in the past. Yeah. Like, every time he talks about...
But is that okay to do? Like, right now, if I just start breaking...
Absolutely not.
See, but
different strokes for different folks. But what? So every time we see Bow Wow and he's speaking of his baby mom, who was that? Joy. He speaks very highly
of Joy.
Like, he has nothing to say negatively. And for what it's worth, like, if I dated a guy and I felt like he really treated me, but we just treated me great, but we just ended, because we weren't a good fit, then maybe I would have something nice to say about them. But I don't have anything nice to say about any of the guys that I've ever dated.
I'm just saying, you can't be complimentary. Like, if a guy, check this out, I'll give you an example. I'm not gonna give my real life example. I'm getting out of here, but I'm going to give another example. Let's say it was a guy that you dated. Let's say his name, she loved dude's name to start with a B. So let's say this guy's name is Bartholomew, right? Bartholomew, he has a car shop. And then let's say Sam's car needed some brake pads. And you like, hey, Bartholomew, when we were together, that boy can change the hell out of some brakes. Take your car to Bartholomew's body shop and he's going to change your brakes. Tell him you know me and he might give you a discount because we were, we were cool on the outs. And if you say that around me and TJ, is that okay?
Yeah, I think so. But I think it depends on if there's any like offensive offensive things that have happened, or if there were any overlapping of the relationships.
So it's okay if you say that about Bartholomew, but I couldn't say that about...
because me and Bartholomew would we would have been separated, for months in advance. Like that the relationship with Bartholomew had a period at the end of it before the next person began. But
a semicolon is okay.
No, it's not.
It's still a pause.
No.
Keep going.
No. It has to be...
I'm talking about Bow Wow.
It has to be a period in between the relationships in order for that to work. If there was any overlapping, that doesn't work.
Okay.
If there was any trauma caused, that doesn't work.
Listen, I'm out of here.
If there was any heartache caused, that doesn't work.
So if Bartholomew caused you heartache, you wouldn't put him on.
No.
You wouldn't say, okay. All right, I'm just asking. I don't know.
No.
What if something happened to you and me and but before we got married, before we had kids, and somebody needed a marketing plan? You'd be like, man, my man B Love down at B Love's B3 Park can hook you up. You feel me?
Were there any offensive? Was there any love lost?
I am a saint
because if it was, then the answer would be no.
Okay. I'm
not throwing you anything. I'm going to throw you a bone.
That's crazy. That's crazy. See what I'm saying? See how they do? I thought Bow Wow and Sierra should have performed together. I said all that to say.
It would have been a cute moment, but if she didn't want to do it, she just didn't want to do it. We're not going to keep knocking her over the head for missing an opportunity.
I am.
Obviously for her, she didn't feel like it was an opportunity. She wanted to protect her peace. It would have been nice for the culture for them to perform that song together. But if she didn't want to do it, she didn't want to do it.
We all love protecting y'all peace.
Performed well without her.
Oh, yeah. Bow Wow
is a performer.
One of the best. And you can't take that from him.
Honestly, if you go down his catalog, Bow Wow got some hits.
The slaps.
That has honestly aged well.
The slaps.
Everybody on the Millennium Tour doesn't have hits that age well. There are some songs I don't want to hear. B2K for one. I don't want to hear all them songs.
But it got to be got to be it.
Got to be is always going to be great.
I'm telling you, man. Listen,
but they perform Bump, Bump, Bump. I don't want to hear that in my car.
Hey, I like Bump, Bump, Bump. That's a good jam,
It was nice to see them perform it. They did very well on the performance. But if I'm like, you know what? I want to hear some B2K today. I'm probably not going to play Bump, Bump, Bump.
I'll tell you one of the most underrated songs is Clubbing, man. Marcus Houston. We be up in the club.
That was a good one.
One of the most I don't even know why I thought about that right now, but that's one of the most, and I listen to the JBP, but that's one of the most underrated songs ever.
Yeah.
Where we do things like fire.
But that was, if they could do BET Awards like that every year, I would probably watch it.
I wouldn't mind staying up.
It shifted.
Long.
It was so long, but it shifted. At one point, the BET Awards were great. It was the thing to watch, the thing to be at. And then it shifted to this hood mess.
Yeah.
And then the performances became so inappropriate for a family to watch together.
Yeah.
And then you have all these influencers who are not journalists that don't know how to interview people. It's they lost the essence of what the awards show
they brought it back this year.
To be. And so they did a great job of bringing it back. I thought that the 106 in Park segment was amazing.
Fire.
That was so nostalgic because I grew up watching 106 in Park. So for people in my age group, I thought that was a phenomenal show.
What you mean your age group, man? You older than me. You sound my age group watching 106 in Park.
Now,
here you go.
I'm not sure how we ended up with two A-Marie performances in the...
A-Marie looked good, man.
She looked good. But you know how your voice just changed over years?
I like A-Marie too much.
It just changes over years. You even said it yourself. You used to be able to sing.
I used to be able to sing. My voice changed fast. Changed within 2 years. Whoa. Got a little deep.
Maya, amazing.
Maya and A-Marie, they look like they should be. Somebody should just frame them right now.
Their shape is so cute.
They look good.
Yeah, they look good. They look great.
Beautiful. They look good, man.
Yeah, they look great. The guys look good too, though.
I don't look at dudes. It's okay. Bow Wow look good. Bow Wow, my guy. I like Bow Wow and Ray J. Ray J was messed up what you did to Sexy Red. That wasn't cool. But I like Bow Wow.
I know what you're talking about.
He said he slept with her. And then she DM'd him and like, bro, don't lie on your wee-wee. You know you didn't sleep with me. So then he went live and like, I didn't sleep with her. We went to sleep on the plane beside each other. So then she went on Twitter and was like, bro, you know that didn't happen either. I saw you on the plane. I saw you on the plane and I spoke and we kept it moving.
That level of delusion is sick.
I think he was drunk when he was on live. Him and Young Bird was on, Hitmaker was on live together. And they were just going in on just random stuff. But anyway, yeah, Ray J, my guy. And Kevin Hart looked good. Kevin Hart looked good too. Kirk Franklin with his chest out and his arms out looking, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I ain't no hater. You know, it's Pride Month, unpaused.
Favorite part of the BET Awards, and then we'll wrap it up.
Favorite part of the BET Awards was probably, you know my, come on. I don't got to say more.
It should have been everybody's favorite part, Jamie Foxx.
Come on, you know how I feel about Fox.
Jamie Foxx. If
you know me, and me and Sid just talked about this on the pod, last episode, I think Jamie Foxx is the world's best performer. Is the world's best actor. Nobody's better than Jamie Foxx. So much so that I've got in trouble for reminiscing about a time I saw Jamie Foxx because I thought it was with her. And it was with this. It's in this spot because that look on your face told me everything I needed to say. I'm not even going there. But a Jamie Foxx show, amazing. And sometimes what I'll do, I'll go to YouTube. You know this. And I'll just watch Jamie Foxx live on YouTube. So, best part. What about you, Kirk Franklin? I know.
No.
Do you want a revolution? Woo, woo.
No. I be conflicted about Kirk Franklin. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Because y'all know, like, I really, like, love the Lord. And I don't be feeling convicted when he would. Like, I don't be feeling, feeling the spirit when he be performing. Because it just be a lot of gyrating and stuff going on.
It don't matter.
A great performance. And I really enjoyed seeing him perform.
See, you one of them Christian. Y'all kill me. We be at church.
No. There's no judgment. There's no judgment.
You can't judge about how somebody prays. You right.
You assumed that was my favorite performance, like my favorite part of BET Awards, just because of who he is, and awesome. It was not.
Do you want a revolution?
It was Jamie Foxx. It was Jamie Foxx to me.
Hey, it was Teddy Riley though. It wasn't Teddy Riley.
So like, Bear loves his music, but I was so young.
You were.
When Jamie Foxx's first album came out, I didn't listen to Jamie Foxx probably like for real.
Until you got with Big Daddy.
Radio hits, I probably didn't listen to Jamie Foxx for real until I got with him.
Talk about it.
My first introduction to Jamie Foxx was through my dad because my dad was a huge In Living Color fan. And so
for real though,
I had probably watched every episode of In Living Color because he had all the episodes recorded, like, you know, VHS. So he had literally tons and tons of recorded episodes on VHS of In Living Color. So that was my first introduction.
Okay, it put me on.
To Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, I didn't know. My bad.
Yeah, so I'm a huge fan.
Love Fox.
So man. I love seeing him get his flowers, especially the hard year
and Big Snoop too.
Year.
Like I love Fox and I love Snoop. No, nobody love Fox like me, but Snoop. There's probably some niggas on the West Coast that love Snoop more than me. But Snoop, my man too, though. But
well, you know, people was feeling conflicted about that because you know people still mad at him for performing for that Donald Trump.
Get over it, something. Listen, man. I know a lot of y'all women sneaking to Target right now. I can see through the camera. Some of y'all got a Target gift card right now. I can see y'all right now. Y'all mad at Big Snoop. Y'all ain't mad at Target. Y'all go to their little Sephora counter in there. I know y'all. Look at Charity. I'm talking to you. I see you right now.